Hi, thank you for clicking into this video to watch it. My name is Shuga and I'm an Abuja YouTuber based right here in the capital city of Nigeria. On this channel here, we talk about everything product reviews, skincare, all those hacks. We go into details to give you every single thing you need to know about taking care of your skin and your wellness, of course. Now, in today's video, we are going to be reviewing the GAVIA Sunblock and Whitening Cream. For those of you who don't know what sunblock means, it literally means sunscreen, okay? Even if there's a little tad bit difference between the both of them, we are going to be talking about that in a separate video, and that is if any of you want it, okay? So if you want us to talk about sunblocks and sunscreens, the difference between the both, if you can use the both of them or if you can alternate one for the other, let me know in the comment section below and I will be bringing that video to you. But without much further ado, you guys, let's head straight into the cocoa of the cocoa. I mean, why we are actually here. Now let's dive right into the packaging of the GAVIA Sunblock and Whitening Cream. See, anytime I go into a supermarket or into a mall or any store for that matter to shop for any skincare product, even when I'm not shopping, okay, and I somehow just pass by, the skincare section or segment of that particular store that I am in, the first thing that always catches my attention when I spot the GAVIA Sunblock Whitening Cream is the packaging, my darlings. The packaging, like, you don't have any choice than to notice it because it comes in this cute yellow and orange tube, okay, and has, bold letterings. Of course, you must have seen a picture of what the sunblock we're talking about looks like here. It is very catchy and you literally notice it above every other sunscreen or even any other product at all that you will probably find on that shelf where the sunblock has been placed. And what's more, this particular sunblock or sunscreen promises you excellent sun protection. It also promises to lighten and to brighten your skin. I mean, but does it actually whiten your skin? I might as well just answer this question instead of pushing it to other parts of the video. The truth is that this particular sunscreen does not whiten your skin. It does not lighten your skin. It doesn't contain any agents or ingredients that is supposed to cater to making your skin 1 shade, 2 shades, 3 shades, or whatever shades lighter than you ordinarily or originally are before you start using the GAVIA sunblock cream, okay? And of course, this particular sunscreen or sunblock also claims to be water resistant, meaning that you can have it on and you're not scared of, having it, washed off your face as a result of water coming in contact with your face. So I want to imagine that you're under the sun and all of a sudden it starts raining. You don't have to worry because you're putting on GAVIA sunblock. Literally, yes. Now with that said, you guys, let us talk about the texture of the GAVIA sunblock cream. Now, if you have been following reviews about, sunscreens, whether this one I'm talking about or every other one of the main concerns of people, aside, whether the sunscreen is suitable for their skin type, like oily skin or dry skin or sensitive skin, one of the major concerns that a lot of people have always had is if a sunscreen leaves a white cast on your face, okay, that takes time to fade out. And I can tell you, from all that I have gathered, from people who have used it personally before me, is that it does not leave a white cast. If it eventually leaves a white cast per se, if you use it, then it means you have used the wrong quantity. You are using too much at a time, and that is why it is leaving that white cast on your face. And peradventure, you also use this sunblock cream and you notice that your skin begins to get darker than it ordinarily used to be, then it means that you are not using enough sunscreen, okay? You are taking too little. You need to be generous with it. Yes, I know that skincare is expensive right now. Sunscreens especially are really on the high side, okay? Sunscreens are never cheap, I don't think. And now the fact that this particular sunscreen or sunblock does not leave a white cast on your skin is actually very exciting and interesting because aside the fact that it comes in a creamy texture, it actually has a thick consistency, okay? And which is why it is very good and a perfect fit for people who have oily skin. So I mean, as soon as I'm done with the sunscreen I'm currently using, I am definitely going to be trying this out. And of course, trust me to bring to you a live review of the sunscreen when I eventually use it myself. And now the only way you can catch up on that is if you hit the subscribe button below, turn on the bell notification. That way, as soon as that video goes up or any other interesting video that will be tailored to your skincare needs, YouTube will notify you immediately on your phone and you can come and watch that video and all of the goodness that it is going to bring. Okay, you guys. One other interesting thing about the texture of this sunblock is that it leaves a mattifying effect on your skin. This dryness, okay, that just feels like your face is on point. When you put on makeup, your foundation and everything, and you just feel it mattifying, it's not shiny, it's not oily. And remember, that is why I said that it is a perfect fit for people who are acne prone, who tend to produce a lot of oil on their skin. And now this particular sunscreen or sunblock, I don't know why I keep calling it sunscreen, but yes, it's still a sunscreen anyway, because you protect you from the sun, right? Yes. Now, this particular sunscreen is neither a mineral screen or a chemical screen. It is actually a mixture of both, because it actually contains, ingredients, okay, that make it chemical in nature and that make it, physical and normal in nature. Now, usually a chemical sunscreen are sunscreens that are formulated, with chemical preservatives to help take care of your skin. And it's usually more convenient for people who have dry skin, who have normal skin, or who have sensitive skin, as against the physical or mineral sunscreens which cater to people who have oily skin or who are acne prone. It gives this mattifying effect, which the GAVIA sunblock of course does as well. So it is in between the both of them, but it contains more of the mineral ingredients, so you can actually pass it off as a mineral sunscreen. So it means once again that if you are acne prone or you have an oily skin, then this particular sunscreen is going to be perfect for you. And if you are using it, you don't necessarily even need a moisturizer, okay? Like, you can literally skip it, especially if you have an oily skin and you intend using the GAVIA sunblock. You need to layer in with a good moisturizer, okay, a good hydrator on your face before you go in with the GAVIA sunblock. But aside that, if you're someone who has an oily skin or just a normal combination skin, then you can skip your moisturizer and apply your makeup immediately. Remember, it gives you a mattifying look. So yeah, that's how good this particular sunblock is. Now, I already mentioned earlier in this video that this particular sunblock or sunscreen does not whiten your skin. It will not lighten your skin, as against what is written on the packaging. I think at this point, okay, we need to understand the fact that most times now, these, cosmetic brands and companies actually use whitening and brightening and some of these things as bait to get their potential customers or clients to buy these things, okay, because they know that people are yearning for things that can make them lighter, whiter. I mean, there are a lot of things surrounding that. I recently was in a podcast where I was talking about, skin bleaching, how it came about, the effect, and all that good stuff. I'm going to leave the link to that podcast in the description area for you to go and check out as soon as you're done watching this particular video. Yeah. But what you need to know about the GAVIA sunscreen is that it will not whiten your skin. So ignore the whitening cream that is written on it. It is purely a marketing strategy. Now, the GAVIA sunblock will also prevent skin damage, sunburn, and even discoloration as a result of the sunburn, of course, or hyperpigmentation on your skin as a result of sunburn. It is also going to take care of it alongside protecting you from the sun. The only downside that a lot of people have complained about this particular sunblock is the fact that it has this slight chemical smell. Remember, I told you that it has chemical components as well. So it is not just a mineral sunscreen, it is a chemical sunscreen. Now, because of some of these chemical ingredients that are in the GAVIA sunblock, there's a tendency for it to give off that smell. If you really do not mind, it's not like it's harsh, okay? Not really. But if you really do not mind that slight chemical smell, especially when you're applying it, I mean, as soon as you're done applying it, that chemical smell actually fades up within seconds. But if you don't mind, then the GAVIA sunscreen is the perfect fit for you. Now, the GAVIA sunblock cream contains several ingredients, okay, that have been listed behind it. I'm going to leave a picture here for you to see what some of them are, if you can catch it, or perhaps you need to pause this video to catch what is written on the pack. But I'm going to be sharing with you some of the major key ingredients, okay, that are determining factors for the GAVIA sunscreen delivering on all its promises. I'm going to have to read this out, okay, you guys. It contains the octyl methoxynilamide, which is a sunblocking agent, and it's a chemical sunblocking agent. And it also contains zinc oxide, which is a mineral sunblocking agent. Of course, it also contains titanium oxide, which is also a chemical sunblocking agent, okay? And then secondarily, it contains other ingredients like the vitamin E, the vitamin D3, the vitamin A, the glycerin, that helps to keep your face moisturized even while you're using the sunblock. If you remember, that was why I said that if you have an oily skin, you can actually skip using an actual moisturizer on your face if you are going to be applying your GAVIA sunblock cream, okay, because it is literally going to hydrate and moisturize your skin, so you can do away with it, except of course you have dry skin. Like I said, if you have dry skin, you have combination skin, normal skin, then you can actually, to be on the safer side, layer in your moisturizer first before you go in with your GAVIA sunscreen. And to bring this video to a close, I am going to be sharing with you some of the side effects, okay, or the cons that you get with using the GAVIA sunblock cream. And the first one, you guys, the very first one is going to be shocking. It's going to be shocking, and I was shocked because I literally was looking forward to using this sunscreen, like I already mentioned. But let's just go on. Should I say it first? Okay, let me say this other one first. Okay, one of the only first disadvantages of using the GAVIA sunblock is that it is going to make you sweat, except you're going to be finding yourself very well, or you're under AC, okay, or you're under a very airy atmospheric condition. The GAVIA sunblock cream is gonna make you sweat, okay? So if the period when you want to use GAVIA is around this time, for example, when I'm filming this video where the city of Abuja is smoking hot, okay, then you might want to go easy on your GAVIA sunblock cream, okay? Otherwise, please go ahead and use your sunblock cream. Now, the second side effect that made me to also want to start rethinking my decision or my thought about using this particular sunblock cream is that it contains paraben. And now it doesn't just contain paraben, it contains two different kinds of parabens. Now, parabens are not entirely bad or entirely demonic or stuff, but I mean, you know, we are human beings, and you know, to avoid abuse, overuse, and all of that, sometimes it's usually just safer to stay away from products that contain paraben or not to use them as often. If you are wondering what a paraben is, paraben are chemical preservatives that are used in cosmetics, you know, your soaps, your creams, your makeup products, to help them last longer. But the downside to having parabens or these chemical preservatives is that in the long term, you could be exposing yourself to the risk of skin cancer, infertility in the cases of women, in severe cases, okay? But remember that I said that it is both good and it is both bad, and that is saying that despite the fact that despite the fact that it contains paraben, you do not have to use it every other time, okay? Like, when I say every other time, I don't mean every other day. I mean, you can use it, okay, for a while, and then you put it off and use another product that you know is paraben free. Make sure not to use a particular product continuously, like over time. I don't know, but it used to be a traditional skincare secret that as a lady you do not use a particular skincare product, okay, or makeup product for 3 years, 4 years at a stretch. Alternate it with other ones, with other brands, okay, for the sake of your skin. Aside the fact that I mean other brands that are making, you know, other skincare products will need to eat as well, not just the products that you are patronizing, okay, my darling. So you do not want to use the GAVIA sunblock for a very long period of time, continuously for a very long period of time. And that brings me to the end of this video, you guys. Thank you for watching this video today, and do you have any other questions? Let me know in the comment section below, and I will be answering all of them, okay, you guys? Till I come your way next time in my very next pretty video, stay lifted, stay blessed, stay inspired, and don't you ever forget that Shuga loves you.